Hey y'all, it's the Lady Empath 1111, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, guys. Where behind every king is his queen, y'all. That's the divine feminine, y'all. Let's get into this energy. Let's see what's taking place for your divine masculine at this time. All right, what's in the heart space? What is the overall energy? I think we'll look at that first, right? We're going to see what it is that's taking place, all right? So you have someone who's, I see resting. I see meditating. I see contemplation. Yeah, this is someone who's been in some type of anxiety, but they're actually letting that go. I see someone on the other side of a situation, whatever this is, because this is someone who's now beginning to walk away, beginning to understand the need to release any old patterns of behavior or any grief about situations that they could have been in that stopped them from finding some measure of financial stability, of emotional stability. This is definitely surrounding someone's stability, but I feel like they're on the other side of whatever has been holding them back, because they are in the energy of releasing some type of confusion, right? Now, this could also be about someone's spiritual gifts that they could be walking into as well through this period of meditation and relaxing. I do feel like someone is understanding their own spiritual gifts as well. See, it's with the chaos, the confusion, the snakes, the limiting beliefs, right, that your heart begins to open and you understand the power of who you are, right? This is someone beginning to understand the power of their own influence is what I'm hearing, but it's because of the endings and releasing of burdens and the stagnant energy of not really knowing who they were, right, or where it is that they want to go. This is someone who had to understand that a lot of the misdirection, right, or lack of direction in their life had to do with a lot of how they communicate and what it is that they were holding on to that kept them stuck. See, this is someone, July 7th could be significant. Someone could be seeing 777, but this is someone who needed to release some type of self-deception and open up and be more vulnerable in order to come together and build whatever it is that they were trying to building for themselves. So what's taking place with this divine masculine is a realization, right? This realization of how they had been trapped, how they could been creating circumstances in their life that made them feel trapped. Y'all, sometimes things in life that make us feel trapped isn't necessarily outside of us. This is someone who's realizing the things around them as well as where they were standing, right, in the space that they were in, with some type of self-limiting doubt or self-restriction, some type of imposed restriction, right, on themselves, and it kept them holding on to things that they are now beginning to release. Though this is someone who I said is on the other side, because they are releasing burdens, they are releasing this stagnant energy of codependency, right, and choosing love. But this is someone who felt like they could not create or manifest the life that they desire. But what God is showing this person is you can create the life that you desire once you walk in partnership and community and allow your heart to be open and led together. This is someone who's now, the stars are aligning is what I'm hearing. Gemini energy with the Lovers, who is beginning to understand the depth of their own creativity, but they're also beginning to understand how their codependency, lack mindset, and all of those negative things that were taking place in them had stopped them from being able to make decisions about partnership and what God had been showing them. But it's also keeping this person, or had kept this person, in a lack mindset because they didn't know who they were. You also, y'all, it's a lot of negativity around this person as well. Damn. But this is releasing, making a decision. See, this is a divine masculine who wants to take some type of decisive action and make a decision to release these attachments. But I'm seeing an older feminine energy. I'm seeing two masculine energies and then a younger feminine energy, right? These are people that are surrounding this person, trying to stop them from fulfilling wish fulfillment. These are people who are very financially dependent on your person is what I'm seeing. At least 4 people. So it could be like a child, a mother, and 2 friends or something like that, right? But this is what's been keeping your person in some type of fear, right? That they couldn't give to you or be honest with you about what was going on around them. But these are people who have been financially dependent on your person. And it's really been keeping this person from opening up and achieving what it is that they desire to achieve with you. This is what your person is now beginning to make a decision on what do I need to release, right? What is it that I'm holding on to that's stopping me from taking action towards what I am passionate about? And this person is definitely passionate about you. They're coming in with quick communication about why they had been non-committal, why they have been so tired, right? This is someone who's now releasing and understanding that they have to release in order to move things forward with you guys. This is someone who's been determined, right? Someone could be a boxer. I see someone wrapping tape around their hands, so they could be a boxer or a fighter or work with their hands. But this is someone who wants to take action and communicate about the challenges that they have faced or have been facing, right? Because it's not until you begin to release those challenges, right, that you can really be inspired to take action. And that action starts with knowing when to leave, when to walk away from anything that is no longer serving you, especially when it comes to finances, because I'm seeing just a lot of hands out, a lot of people that need or want your person to provide some type of financial stability. But you are the empress, and when you walked into this person's life, you brought about a balance that they had never experienced before. And this is someone who is very passionate about you. You open this person's heart. See, you are a catalyst to this person's journey, and that's what they're focusing on right now. See, your person is focusing on their journey and opening up their heart in a different way, because they are learning to embrace this, because this is what has led them to really begin to create the wealth and retain the wealth that they are creating. See, creating wealth could be easy. It's retaining the wealth that becomes a challenge when you have so many people who depend on you. But it's codependency, y'all. There is nobody in your life that should depend on you financially other than your dependents. People that you can claim on your tax return, okay? If you cannot claim them on your tax return, then they are not a dependent, which means you don't have to take care of them. And that's what this divine masculine is beginning to understand, the codependency. But this took them beginning to redirect their focus on what was important to them. Someone could be an artist or a painter, right? Someone could have on white socks with them little stripes around the top of it today, all right? But what I'm seeing is someone who is beginning to focus on what's most important to them and beginning to release, right, anything that's not conducive to their transformation. And what your person is also beginning to understand, since they are now focused, is what has truly been stopping them from undergoing the transformation. See, this is Hermit. This is your person beginning to turn inward and introspect about any toxic patterns of behavior that they had. And as they begin to understand this at a deeper level, because they know what it is that they need to do, they can see everything else clearly around them. See, there had been a lot that was hidden from this divine masculine, but it's in the juggling. See, when you're juggling life circumstances, a lot of times you cannot see what needs to be healed within you, right? Because you worrying about everybody else. So as long as people can keep you focused on their needs, what they need from you, this is children, this is fathers, this is mothers, these are friends, right? All of these people can keep you focused on what they need from you. You will never focus on what you need from you. So it's not until this divine masculine began to stop juggling that they understood what areas of their life they needed to heal. And that came through their ability to focus on what it is that they have been working on. And that's what's taking place at this time. This is someone who wants happiness. If you and your person are in separation, you're definitely coming back together. I see reunion here. I see celebration. I see people coming together to truly celebrate the beauty of who you guys are. There's a new beginning, even after this stop-start energy. But this cycle is completed, but it couldn't be completed until you both heal from this emotional abuse of family. I see that you and your person both suffer some type of emotional abuse from family. And when both of you met, you really could have bonded out of trauma, especially if you begin to talk about the limitations of your family or the limitations that your family placed on the both of you guys. So when you open up to that level, it's a great thing, but then you bond out of trauma versus bonding at the soul level. It's not until you heal the trauma of your life that you can truly now bond at a soul level. That's what needed to be complete. That's where the healing needed to take place. See, you now understand through purpose and direction where you need to go, when you need to stand your ground, and when it's not time to move away. Someone is walking directly in their purpose. Even after betrayals, even after the stagnant energy, you were still able to balance things in your life, but you understood the necessity to let anything go that was not serving your highest and greatest good. So now you have a divine masculine who's stepping into their emperor energy. Why? Because you were the empress that changed this person's view on what partnership looked like. So now we have happiness. This is something you poured into even in the releasing of your own fears. You broke cycles in your own life. You broke karmic cycles through following your intuitive guidance about what was going to make you happy. Even when this person wasn't coming in, even when you felt like they were breadcrumbing you, even when you felt like you were being led on, you understood the past life connection and the healing that needed to take place within your divine masculine, the baggage that needed to be released in order for them to see clearly and recognize in order to make a decision about working together. And that's what's taking place, y'all. That's what your divine masculine is now understanding at a deeper level. All right. That's just kind of what y'all guys needed to know on the divine masculine front, y'all. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.